Hey there, Social Security warriors. Big news that could dramatically change your financial situation overnight. Congress has just approved a $3,200 direct payment for Social Security and SSDI recipients. That's right, you could be seeing this money in your bank account very soon. If you're one of the millions of Americans who depend on every penny of your benefits, keep reading. This is something you don't want to miss. Before we dive into the details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates about your benefits. Your financial future may depend on it. Just days ago, after months of debate, Congress passed new legislation that authorizes a one-time $3,200 payment to Social Security and SSDI beneficiaries. This payment comes at a critical time when inflation is hitting those on fixed incomes the hardest. But what does it mean for you? When will this money hit your account, and is there anything you need to be aware of? This payment is part of a broader economic relief package designed to address the financial struggles many Americans are currently facing. Social Security recipients, in particular, have been vocal about how recent cost of living adjustments, COLAs, haven't kept up with the rising cost of necessities like groceries, housing, and healthcare. Have you noticed how much more you're spending just to maintain your standard of living? This new $3,200 payment is a significant acknowledgement from lawmakers that beneficiaries need substantial support. The $3,200 amount isn't arbitrary, it's based on calculations by advocacy groups, which have shown that recent COLAs have failed to reflect the true cost increases for seniors and disabled Americans, especially in areas like healthcare. So, how soon can you expect this money? According to the new legislation, the Social Security Administration, SSA, has 30 days to begin processing payments. You'll get this payment through the same method you currently receive your regular benefits. If you get direct deposit, that's how the payment will be made. If you get a paper check, you'll receive a separate check for this payment. The rollout will happen in phases, just like the stimulus payments during the pandemic. The first phase will focus on those with the lowest income, followed by subsequent phases until all eligible recipients have been paid. The whole process is expected to take about 90 days, and the SSA will provide weekly public updates so you can track the progress of payments. This added transparency should help you stay informed about when to expect your payment. Here's the important part: not everyone will qualify for the full amount. There are some eligibility requirements you need to understand. First, you must have been receiving benefits before January 1st of this year. There are also income thresholds to be aware of. If you have an adjusted gross income over $75,000 as an individual or $150,000 as a couple, your payment will be reduced. For every $1,000 above these thresholds, the payment decreases by a percentage, until it phases out for the highest income levels. It's important to check your most recent tax return to see where you stand. Will you receive the full $3,200, or will your payment be reduced based on these income thresholds? The good news is that this payment will not affect your eligibility for other assistance programs, like Medicaid or SNAP. Congress made sure these funds won't be counted as income when determining eligibility for these programs. Plus, this payment is protected from most types of garnishment by creditors, which means if you have outstanding debts, excluding things like child support, your payment can't be seized. The answer is no. If you're already receiving Social Security or SSDI benefits, you don't need to apply. The SSA will process the payments automatically using the information they already have on file. No phone calls, no paperwork. A common question I've been getting is about taxes. Will this $3,200 be taxed? The answer is no, this payment will not be subject to federal income tax. However, state tax rules may vary, so it's a good idea to consult with a tax professional if you're unsure about your specific situation. For those of you who receive Supplemental Security Income, SSI, instead of, or in addition to, Social Security benefits, you are eligible for this payment as well. The legislation specifically includes SSI recipients. If someone else manages your benefits as a representative payee, they'll receive the payment just like you would, and they'll be required to use the funds in your best interest. The SSA will issue specific guidance for representative payees soon. If you're receiving survivor benefits or dependent benefits, you're covered too. The legislation includes all types of Social Security beneficiaries, though there may be some proportional adjustments for certain categories of recipients. If you've been waiting for approval on your benefits, for example, if you applied before January 1st but are still in the approval process, don't worry. You'll still qualify for the payment once your benefits are approved. So, if you've been stuck in the backlog, this is some good news. Unfortunately, scams are always a concern when big announcements like this are made. If you've received any suspicious calls or emails claiming to help you get your payment faster, it's a scam. The SSA will never contact you to ask for personal information to process the payment. They already have all the details they need. If someone asks for your bank account number or social security number, it's a scam. The SSA has set up a special fraud hotline to report any suspicious activity. This $3,200 payment comes at a crucial time for many Social Security and SSDI beneficiaries, with inflation putting a strain on your budgets. It could provide significant relief, especially since over 60% of Social Security recipients say their benefits make up at least half of their monthly income. Some analysts view this as a sign that lawmakers are starting to recognize the need for permanent increases to Social Security benefits. Others think it's just a temporary fix. What do you think? Is this a step toward a better future for Social Security, or just a quick patch? As we close, let me remind you of the key points. A one-time $3,200 payment is coming to Social Security and SSDI recipients. Payments will be distributed over 90 days, starting with those with the lowest income. No application is necessary, and this payment won't affect your eligibility for other benefits. It's not taxable at the federal level, but state tax rules may differ. I'll be closely monitoring updates and will share more details as they come. In the meantime, how do you think this payment will impact your financial situation? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this info helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Hit that bell for updates on all things Social Security and SSDI. Thanks for watching, and stay safe and